Welcome to Go Math Lesson 13.4. Today we are looking for unknown measurements of rectangles if we are given the perimeter or given the area. These are all rectangular shapes, so they're standard formulas. It's not like last night's homework where we had odd shapes and we had to break them up. They will all be standard rectangles. So for this we will be using our regular formulas. So here we go. We know that the perimeter is 44 centimeters. So the first thing you always do is write your formula. P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And we've been working on that formula. Now you plug in what you know. It tells us that the perimeter is 44. So we plug in a 44 for the P. And that equals 2 times the length, and the length they're giving us is 12. So 2 times 12 plus 2 times the width, and the width is what we're looking for, so we don't have that measurement. So now we solve what we can. This is one of our regular V problems. So we have 44 equals 2 times 12, which is 24, plus 2 times the width. So we want to get rid of that 24, and because then we'll have a simpler equation to work with. If we know that 44 is 24 plus something else, if we get rid of that 24 or take that off of the perimeter, then we can take it off the other side. If you think about an equation as being a balance, so here's my equal sign, but if we think of that as a fulcrum on a balance like this, and we have a 24 over here, if we take that off, it's going to tip our balance. So if we take it off on this side, we have to take it off on this side. So in order for us to stay balanced. So we'll take off that 24 and we'll take it off of here also on this side of the equal sign. So then we subtract and we get 20 equals 2 times W. Now it's a straightforward equation. 20 equals 2 times something. Well, 2 times 10 is 20, so W equals 10. So it's centimeters. So our width is 10 centimeters. Okay? And if we just double check and we go back to our formula, we can do P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. I can check my answer here. Good math students always check. Now I plug in what I know. 2 times length. Well, we just decided length was 12, so 2 times 12. Let's try our answer of 10 for the width here. And so we have 24 plus 20, and that does equal the 44 that we were given. So that actually is a perfect check. We did great. So the first thing you do is write the formula. Second thing is plug in what you know. Third step is to start solving, and then you end up solving for your unknown. Let's take a look at another perimeter problem, and then we'll do the areas. So number 5 is also a perimeter problem. So we start with our formula. P equals 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. Let's plug in what we know. They tell us the perimeter is 34. So instead of a P, we'll put in 34 equals 2 times the length. Well, we don't know the length, so we'll just put an L. Plus 2 times the width, and they give us the width is 5. So 2 times 5. Now we start solving. 34 equals 2 times the length. I can't do anything with that right now. Plus 2 times 5 is 10. Now I want to get rid of that 10, so I just have a simple equation. So I'm going to take 10 off of this side, but I also have to take it off of this side. So I have now 24 equals 2 times the length. Well, 2 times 12 is 24, so the length equals 12, and it's 12 yards. If we go back to the problem for our unit. Formula, substitute in what you know, and start solving. Now area is a little bit more simple because with area, it is a simple multiplication problem. The formula is simpler. Area equals base times height. They tell us the area is 90, and that equals the base, which we don't know, times the height, which is 5. And I'm getting my 5 from here. So this is really simple to solve. I just have to see how many 5s are in 90. Feel free to go to the side and set up a division problem. 5 goes into 9 once, subtract and I get 4. Bring down the 0. 5 goes into 40 8 times, and that gives me 40. So 18. So my base equals 18, because 18 times 5 is 90. So my base here is 18, and my units is meters. I get that from here. So that one's a little bit simpler because the formula is simpler. So we'll do one more like that. We have area equals base times height. We know the area is 126, so instead of A, we'll write 126 equals. They say that the base is 9 times the height we don't know. And in order to solve this, we are doing division here because multiplication and division are inverse operations, so if I need to solve this, I can work backwards. So 126 divided by 9. 9 goes into 12 once, and we subtract and we get 3, and we bring down the 6. 9 times 4 is 36, so our height equals 14, and it's centimeters here because those are the units we're given. Write your formula, substitute in what you know, and solve. I hope these help. One little thing here to be careful of, in these problems right here, it is a frequent error that the kids will just say that the width is 20. Be careful, the width is 2 times the width is 20, not just the width is 20. So you have to be careful that you're following your formula. I hope these strategies help.